Hey Marilyn, I just wanted to show you a few things for when you're here with Claire on Friday. You guys can pot up these, there's different types of squash. I'll probably use some here, but I'm not really sure what or how many. So you can just use the big solo cups to put those in. And there are actually quite a few up here if you want to just reuse some of those big red ones. And then outside, I figured if you wanted to come out and kind of trim up some of the herbs, and then Claire could like package them up if you wanted. So this oregano down here is kind of crazy. That can definitely be trimmed back. I mean, you could cut back like over there, like that whole section, and anything that's kind of coming down on the ground. This is winter savory, and it's like all the way over in the Cuban oregano. So you can cut back a pretty big chunk of that. I would say at least like a fourth of this plant. Especially like if you want to just do this side so the Cuban oregano has some more space, that would be great. And then this is called feverfew, and I don't think it's really used commonly, but it does need to be trimmed back on both sides actually. So if you want to take, just like get in there with trimmers and just like hack it back at the bottom, do both the side that's next to the rosemary and this side, because it's blocking out the pineapple sage. So even if there's not that much of it left in the middle, that's okay. I'm not sure I'm gonna actually even keep it in here if it's gonna get kind of big and wild, so that's totally fine with me. And then last year I had tarragon, chamomile, and chervil in this spot, and I'm not 100% sure what this is. I'm thinking it's chamomile. But anyway, so it's probably not an herb that we want to like package up, but if you want to just kind of cut off a bit on that side so that this little sage down here can get some more sun, that would be great. And then the thyme, we could probably cut back a couple handfuls, like just right over here. So the things that'll be packaged up to take up to the warehouse: oregano, thyme, and winter savory. And then cut back the feverfew and whatever plant that is, just a little bit on that side. I think that's about it. That I feel like should keep you all busy while Claire's here. And then in terms of anything else, I don't think there's a whole bunch to work on. I'm just looking around right now to see if there's anything else that needs to be done, but I don't really think so. I am gonna bring in all of these tomatoes because they're just looking so scrappy. So these will be sitting inside. I'm gonna let them dry out a little bit and then fertilize them and see if they'll kind of bounce back, but they're just not looking great. So we'll see what happens there. I think that's about it. Friday I'll be in the car traveling, so feel free to send me a text message if anything comes up. Thanks so much. Have a good one. Bye.